Hey Aries, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. And if you have not yet subscribed, then go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at tarot cards and oracle cards, even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means just flip it. All right. Okay, well, we start this reading off with every card sitting in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Temperance, followed by the Hanged Man, followed by the Ace of Wands. So the individual that you're thinking about, and again, flip the roles if need be, but the individual that you're thinking about may be somebody that is very irresponsible, or somebody that you cannot depend on. This is somebody that breaks promises. They're very disloyal. It's like they don't know how to be successful in a relationship. And so it causes a lot of standstillness in this relationship. This person is lazy. They don't put in the work that's needed to really help this relationship to grow. It's almost like they don't even realize that they're doing these things that are wrong. But with the Temperance, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius or something in Sagittarius season. But this just really represents, with it sitting in the reverse, Temperance really just represents a lot of frustration on your behalf, a lot of impatience. It's like you're tired of waiting for this person to figure it out, to figure out how to be in a relationship and how to grow with it, and how to put in the effort and work into a relationship. With the Hanged Man sitting in the reverse, you feel almost, it feels to me like you are detaching, or you have already detached. Because with the Ace of Wands sitting here in the reverse, it represents a missed opportunity or a missed chance with this person. And it really feels like it comes down to wherever it is that you wanted this relationship to go, this person was not putting in the work and the effort in order to make it get to that point, whether that be marriage, having kids, living together, some type of higher level. And it's like you may not have been listening to your own intuition about this situation with this Ace of Wands that sits in the reverse. And so it looks like there's a big setback in here, and it really comes down to it being a one-sided situation. You're very unhappy with the stagnation of this relationship. All right, let's get some from this deck. It's like this person is careless, unstable almost. You know, one minute they may be all in and you know, doing really sweet things, and then the next minute they're, yeah, I don't know, acting different. Okay, that's too many. Let's get... I did see the Ace of Cups that was sitting in the reverse on that stack, and that really is just feeling very disappointed in the love offer that somebody gave. They may have said a lot of things that they would do in the relationship and then did not do it. Okay, talk the big game. All right. Whew. Okay, let's get one or two from this deck, if they'll come out. They're coming out in big stacks, so I just want one or two to pop out. Nope. All right, I can't get all the way down there, but let's see. Oh, it is the Two of Pentacles that's sitting in the reverse. So this person may have had an inability to commit, may have had some commitment issues, and that may have been what caused the stagnation in this situation. All right. This chair says way too high for me to be jumping down there trying to get that card. So let's get one more. Or maybe we'll get two more. All right, we've got the Three of Swords. It's sitting in the reverse. Okay, now what this really represents is somebody wanting to apologize after they have done you dirty more than one time, right? The Three of Swords represents very, very... I mean, a lot of depression, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness. But with it in the reverse, this is you recovering, you know, healing from this situation. Whatever it was in this situation, it feels like this person backstabbed you multiple times, and now they want to apologize for that. Let's get one more from this deck. Now, whenever I see threes, there also could have been a third party. That third party could have been another romantic interest. It could have just been something that this individual had their attention on other than this relationship. A job, family, friends, whatever the case is. All right, we get the Six of Cups that's sitting here in the reverse. And the Six of Cups is really somebody living in the past or having unrealistic expectations. Now, with this even showing up, this could signify somebody you've known for a very long time, maybe even dating back to children. But what this is unrealistic expectations. So either this person believed that they could continue to act the way that they were and you would not go anywhere, you would not pull back, or you may have just had unrealistic expectations because you were not listening to your intuition about this person who may have had some commitment issues. Okay, and now we get the King of Cups that's showing up here. And the King of Cups is, you know, somebody that's very supportive, very tolerant, very empathic. And so this may have been why you have stayed in this situation, even though it has brought discontentment to you, a lot of unhappiness, a very much imbalance in your life, is really because you are trying to be tolerant of this person and very empathic, very supportive of them, understanding that, you know, we all have to grow and develop. And so you may be, you know, staying in this situation, but the expectations may be unrealistic with that Six of Cups showing up. This person may not, you know, just magically turn into who you want them to be. Or vice versa. You may not do that for them. All right, let's get one or... All right, that came out quick. We got the Four of Cups. Commitment issues. Somebody definitely has commitment issues, or this is just you saying, I don't want your cup. If this person came back with apologies, you may just be like, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to look at it. I've put up with so much. I've been tolerant. I've been supportive, but all it has done is hurt me with this Three of Swords. And so with this cup, you can see, I mean, with this card, you can see that there's a cup that's being offered here, but they're not even looking at that cup. They're looking at these. So this could represent you not wanting to hear from this person, or it really could represent this person during this relationship not paying attention and nurturing this relationship, paying attention to all these other cups, as opposed to this divine cup that is being handed to them. So take that as it resonates. Man, we got the Queen of Cups. That's the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is somebody very nurturing, very healing, very supportive. And so this may have been you again in this relationship, or this person may want to come back and be nurturing to this and really work on this relationship. We have a lot of cups coming up. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, or something within those seasons. This also could have been a very divine connection with the King and the Queen of Cups both coming out, in the sense of it was a very deep bond right away. Okay. But you know, when you look at this card, you can see she's kind of looking at the cup like, do I really want to give this cup to anybody, or do I just want to hold on to it and feed it to myself? And so you may be working on your own self-love right now and really ignoring the offer or offers that are being made to you. Okay. All right. Whoa. Yeah, listen, we got the Ten of Swords that shows up here. Now, you can already look at this card and see that they just feel like they've been stabbed over and over and over again, been done wrong by somebody. And so the Ten of Swords really does represent a complete and painful kind of rock bottom situation. Now, you can see that this person is also looking at a phone. So you may have found out something via telephone or via the internet, social media, whatever the case is, but you felt very betrayed by this person. Very, very betrayed by this person. But look what we got coming out. The Wheel of Fortune now shows up. Now this represents things starting to turn in your favor. And so it looks like once you release this situation, or at least the bondage of the thoughts of this situation, it looks like things will start turning in your favor. Now that could also represent gambling or just luck in any type of way. Okay. All right, all these came out together. We have the Tower, the Hanged One, and the Six of Pentacles. Now, let's just start with that Six of Pentacles. You may have been very, very generous in this situation, very giving in this situation. But as we saw with the Knight of Pentacles showing up in the very first card, this person was not putting in equally or giving equally to this situation. But you were definitely very generous. This can also represent you receiving help from individuals. So walking away from this situation may have required you to receive receive help, because here we've got the Hanged One and the Tower that also came out with it. Now, the Tower is something very unexpected. Okay, it's an unwanted change, something that you were not necessarily kind of thinking about, but all of a sudden the whole foundation of this relationship came crashing down. And sometimes that is what is needed. Because even if you and this person were to come back together and really work on this, it cannot be in the same form in which it was before. And so that's why the Tower has to come down. Sometimes you are not willing to take the action that is needed. And so the Tower comes to take that action for you. And with the Hanged One, when we see this, this is really about looking at things from a different perspective and really gaining that wisdom. And so in this situation, you want to make sure that you are learning the lessons and not just focusing on the losses or the pain of the situation, but really looking at it from a different perspective. And that perspective is really, what did I learn from this person? Okay. Did you learn more self-love? Did you learn how to set up boundaries? Whatever it was that you learned, you want to look at it from that perspective. Okay. And so now if this person, when this person thinks about you, what do they think about? All right, let's switch it up a little bit. All right, we got the Knave of Coins that's showing up here in the reverse. And so this person, you know, they feel like, you know, they're in trouble with you in a sense, right? Like they just did not learn the lessons that maybe you were trying to give them. So when they think about you, they just think about how much trouble has been caused in this situation as a result of their actions. All right. Okay, what else do they think about when they think about you? Okay. Okay. Ooh, Judgment sitting in the reverse. When this person thinks about you, they feel like they made an error in judgment, and they may have done it multiple times. You know, they really felt very much fearful of anything changing, and that's what made them so weak. So this person may be really, really commitment phobic, you know, very afraid of it for some reason. Maybe in another relationship they got really hurt. Maybe they saw people in their childhood in very unhealthy relationships, so it causes them to hold back. Whatever the case is, this person feels like, wow, I made a really bad judgment call with this person. So they really are feeling the regret of what they did to you. All right, let's get one or two more of what they think about when they think about you. Okay. All right, we got the Seven of Coins that shows up here, and this is all about being very patient. You know, this person feels like you are somebody that puts in a lot of hard work, and that you are patient enough to wait for that success, so you continuously kind of cultivate what it is that you want to accomplish in this life, whether that be personal or professional. Okay, this person sees you as a hard worker, a dedicated worker to your dreams and goals. All right, let's get a couple more. What does that... Oop, that flipped over. The Sun card that sits here in the reverse. And so this person, when they think about you, they feel a lot of depression. They may be waiting for the right time to come forward and make this apology and let you know that they made a bad judgment call. You may also deal with depression, okay? And so this is what this card represents. Now, with it sitting in the reverse, it could represent you not wanting to work on this anymore. Not wanting to heal it. Let's get one more. What do they think about? All right, we get the Fool card that sits in the reverse. They feel like they were very, very unprepared for this relationship. It made them very careless in it. It made them absent in it because they were not emotionally mature enough or ready for a relationship of this caliber. All right, let's flip over to our Oracle cards. All right, let's see what else we get as messages. I think we got enough on the tarot. We have somebody that's very remorseful now. This says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And so this person may want to come forward and really tell you kind of the inner depths of why they were afraid of intimacy or commitment in some way. Try to explain where they're coming from. All right, we got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It's sitting in the reverse. So if you thought this person was in a new relationship, it doesn't appear to be. And vice versa. If they thought you were, it doesn't appear to be that there's new love on the table. And I didn't see that with any of the other cards. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. It's sitting in the reverse. And it looks like there's just been a lot of damage. And there's some damage control that's needed because right now you may be very angry, very hurt. And so it doesn't feel like this chemistry anymore that you once had, this connection that you guys once had. Let's get... All right, it says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this may be what this person comes forward and wants to do with you. All right, let's get a dream oracle, and then we'll flip over to personal messages. We got divine drunkenness. All right, number 45. Surrender to your spiritual revelry. Now, this goes back to that hanged man that we saw, and that's really looking at things from a higher level. You know, looking at things from that 5D level. And really reveling in the fact that even though this situation hurt, we got a tower that's showing up here, even though it hurt, you still have grown spiritually. And if you could see your spirit glowing even brighter and expanding even further, you would celebrate in that. So just understand that you want to celebrate in the growth that your soul has gone through. Personal message number 1, we got clarity. You're starting to see things clearly, whether that be about this person or about your life as a whole. Okay, let's get some more personal messages. Lord, the whole deck wanted to come out there. Let's see. There we go. It says third eye connecting. This again goes back to that same card of divine drunkenness, really looking at things from that 5D level versus that 3D physical level. It says it's very likely to go in your favor. You know, once you connect with your third eye, with your inner self, and you start following your inner self, let me tell you, it is going to go in your favor because you're following where it is your soul is pulling you. This says a loved one from the other side is protecting you. That's beautiful. It says believe you can and you're halfway there. That's a Teddy Roosevelt quote, but that is all about manifesting. Once you're able to envision yourself, you're able to start taking the steps to get there. And this says be selfish sometimes. Sometimes you got to pull within. You know, I know if you're very empathic, you give a lot of your energy away, but sometimes you got to pull it in. All right, let's get a poem for this situation, and then we're going to get some direct messages from your person. Let's just get one poem. Okay. Oh, we got 2 that came out, so let's go ahead and read them. Number 13, accountable. Why must I be held accountable for the tears you previously cried? Why must I be the lifesaver of a love inside you that's died? See, this person, they've got some shadow work that they need to do. There's some kind of pain that really restricts them from being very intimate or very connected with people. And it may be, you may have felt some accountability for that for some time, is like trying to heal this person. But the truth of the matter is they have to do that healing and be accountable. The name of the poem, accountable for themselves. All right, now then we get number 48, tears of clarity. I cry tear after tear, blaming blind eyes and ears that can't hear. This poem is all about really listening to your intuition. And when you have those tears, those moments where you're crying, that you let them really help you see things more clear. So just like my glasses, if I got mud all over them, this is how you may have been looking at this relationship. But then once you clean off those lenses, you really start to see things very differently. And that's where the tears of clarity comes in. All right, if this person could say anything to you at all, anything, no pride, no ego, no fear, what would this person want to say to you? All right. I love you, yes, but I like you too. All right. I mean, that's always a good thing, because you can love somebody and absolutely not like them. Like, you ever had a family member where you're like, yeah, I love them, but I can't stand to be around them. It says, give me a chance. We got cards because this person wants to say a lot. I have options. Oh, that sounds a little bit like a threat. Can this be fixed? Okay. And I have anger and ego issues. So now we're getting to the root of maybe what some of those things were that you may have been trying to heal in somebody. It says it's sexy how confident you are. Trust and believe. The more confident you stand in your power, then the more attractive you are to everybody. It says, I'm fucked up. Okay, I mean, we all got those kinds of issues. So sounds like this person wants to really start to open up about why they've made some of the mistakes that they've made, why they've pulled back when they could have been going forward towards you. So it looks like this person's really trying to open up or maybe do their own shadow work and figure out why they behave the way they do in relationships when they love somebody. Yeah, look, this says, I'm ashamed. They were just a distraction. I have so many regrets, and karma reminds me of what I lost. All right, one more. What does this person think about? All right, one more. What do they think about? Selfishness doesn't become you. Let me tell you something. Selfishness definitely becomes you if what you are doing selfishly is doing your inner work and in your inner healing. So you take that as it resonates, but these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.